Hello, Phil. Let's talk about what you're thinking about in the library this week.
Yeah, well, it's a follow-on from what Ros was talking about with DVDs. So we realized that there are two things about DVDs. Companies aren't producing DVDs as much as they were before. And let's face it, people don't have DVD players in the same numbers that they had before to watch the DVDs. But there is still some great content being produced that we want to make people aware of. And that content is being uploaded to websites and particularly to YouTube. So as a team, we've decided that we're going to start adding that content to our catalogue so that it's easy for people to find.
That's cool. That's really
cool. But potentially a really huge task. So we're having to come up with fairly tight criteria for what we want to add. Else there are literally hundreds of thousands of videos out there that we could link to.
But it's just collating the collection in the same way that you do with written material. You do all that on our behalf, right? You're going to be able to sift through that stuff?
Absolutely. I mean, yes, it's just another form of information, effectively, which we want to put into the catalogue so people can access it. And the great thing about this form of information is that when you find it in the catalogue, you can go and watch it immediately. So you don't have to request it and us send it out like the DVD content, for example. So it's also a bit of an ask. So there are 4 of us in the library who are looking at video content and finding it, but there are potentially hundreds and hundreds of people out there who are looking at Awhi Ngā who might be thinking to themselves right now, oh yeah, there was a great video that I watched the other day on YouTube that I think people should know about. So it's a bit of an ask for people to send us links to the content that they think is great, and we'll assess it and add it to the catalogue so that it's findable and available to other people as well.
Oh, fantastic. So if we see something that's great, instead of just sharing it with our own little world, we can actually use you guys as the platform.
Easiest way is probably just to send us an email, librarian@ihc.org.nz.
With a link.
With a link. That's all you need to do. And we'll have a look at it and add it to the collection if we think it's worthwhile.
If it's worthwhile, because I have to say we're all a bit vulnerable out here in the woo-woo world of the big wide web, and we are all susceptible to some rubbish, frankly. And we can trust you guys, right? Because that's what you do.
Yeah, we'll need to assess stuff. I mean, we'll have criteria like how old is it, who produced it, what organisation was involved, and I have to say, obviously, we're going to be connecting to content where the organisation has the authority and the copyright to actually upload material to YouTube, because as we know, there is a lot of copyright infringement on YouTube, and we're not going to be linking to that material. And what is it about? What is the take? What is the content? You know, is it relevant to us in New Zealand?
And also, would you like to know from us why it was particularly useful to us?
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great as well.
So something that might just resonate with somebody might not be instantly obvious unless we point it out.
That's true. Absolutely. And that's really valuable. I mean, we seek that feedback all the time about the other resources in the collection. So yeah, video content, it's no different.
Thank you, Phil. That's awesome. So there you go. If you've seen something recently online that you think has really helped you, or that you think the rest of us would benefit from seeing, send it to Phil and Ros and the team at the library, and they will assess it and make it available for the rest of us.
Yeah, please just get in touch with us. We can't wait to hear from you and get some of that great content.